Okay, so we've got your two putting swings or setups on here, okay? The main change in terms of both of you, I think, was getting a little bit further back from the ball. So your eye line now for both, that was a straight line. It's not the straight line, might be easier, wouldn't it? Your eye line now, when you're setting to the golf ball, is slightly on the inside part of the golf. You tended to have it, especially on this one here for you, Catherine, sort of eyes almost outside the line, which is going to make that line look very much left when you're aiming correctly. And the problem is then trusting that is a nightmare, because you've got to put here now where you're looking at directions, the key thing. You shouldn't get the pace wrong from 4 or 5 foot, and you're looking there going, it doesn't look correct, and then you'll react all the time, okay? You can also see now a little bit more, as we said, with the arm structure, okay? You have your arms quite straight down, partly because you were too close to the ball, I think, to be fair, Kath. Over the ball, they're very close, and the arms just sort of stuck in here. We're going to move you a bit further back and move your arms in a way that we can actually get that putter. So again, setting up with this little station here now we've got on the right hand side here. So you've got two objects there. They are a pink tee peg width apart, which is 57 mil apparently, so we want to measure it, okay? You're going to be roughly 14 inches back from those two objects, okay? If you can putt through that gate, you can start the ball on line within 1 degree of variance, okay? Now, if you can do that, you can be pretty good at starting the ball on line, yeah? Based on the fact now we can read the greens a bit better, or certainly a better understanding of how to read a green, when you stand there. Like I say, if you're stood there and you go, don't feel anything, there's nothing there. Go with that. I'd rather you aim straight or try to aim straight. You know you've got that part established. You aim over the ball straight, just then get the pace right. If it happens to be a 1 or maybe a 2, you're going to miss it by that much in terms of direction. Well, over 10, 15, 20 foot, that's not the end of the world, yeah? And we said, when you're on a 3 or a 4 slope, you didn't go, oh, hang on, straight away, you just went, bang, this feels quite a lot, yeah? You could recognise that clearly, okay? In terms of yours, and Andy, obviously in terms of your set, I say a bit further from the golf ball, getting that finger just a bit more underneath it, stretching it down there as you did before. We're just giving you a bit more of like a fickle finger of fate, I got told years ago. You're almost flicking it with the right hand. It just establishes a little bit more the hand movement. And then you said you start feeling your elbows moving, your elbows and the hands moving the club. It's a little bit out of control. We want to feel it from sort of up in the top of the shoulder blades up here now. That part is moving the club as one structure. Yeah? So you've got the chest, the torso, the elbows, the hands. All these things are working together. If your elbow starts doing this or the other elbow starts doing that, you start moving around and you lose a bit of control, okay? So getting over the ball there now, and like I say, getting that set up with the golf balls so your putter now can swing back and through that gate. One thing you do a little bit, this sort of movement here now where you sort of do a little practice swing, ideally I would try to stop doing it, because what it's actually encouraging to do is go back here and then slow the putter down to stop hitting the ball, aren't you? So you're actually encouraging a practice movement of decelerating, which is then when you actually get to the ball, a lot of people say, you mustn't decelerate, you must hit the ball. So you're going back going slow and slow, and then, okay, hit it. So I don't mind you doing practice swings to the side, obviously, but make sure it's a practice swing of the pace and the rehearsed putt you want to hit. So if it's a 5-foot putt, you're stood there rehearsing half a grip length putt. If it's a 30-foot putt, you're rehearsing 2 grip length putts, Don't stand next to the ball and go, It's almost like a bit of, it could create a little bit of kind of twitchiness over the shorter ones especially, okay? So I want that putter to swing back and through, getting the pace to swing through. We can see starting through that gate there now nicely. We're getting the ball more online. You've got the idea with the read. You've got your start line better. You've got your understanding of pace control. You put those 3 things together, the putting will become easier over time. So, does that make sense?
It does.
Excellent. Very, very good.